So I thought we'd just have a little look and see how happy Harry actually is. Just see what we can pick up of the energy from the cards. He's made the statement in his interviews that he's really happy, he's in a really good place. But from what I saw, he seemed defensive, he seemed thin-skinned, and he seemed like to kind of really react to when he was asked any questions that maybe being off script by Tom Bradby. And Tom Bradby seemed a little bit frightened of him, to be fair. That's just my perception. But we're going to have a look with the cards and see what they have to say about it, because they might say something a bit different. You never know. So yeah, let's do that. So I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you for being here, and thank you to the Emotional Support Coven. You guys are amazing, and let's get into it. So last night in the US and in the UK, the start of Harry's interviews aired. And in those interviews, he said that he's the happiest he's ever been. He didn't look particularly happy. And yeah, so I thought we'd look into that. So let's just see if we pick up the energy of Harry. We're using the Garbage Pail Kids cards because yeah, reasons. Okay. This man is, we've got here straight away the devil. It's in reverse. I wouldn't say he was happy. Not with this card. This is showing that there's levels of control, levels of domination going on there. He is not necessarily allowing himself to be free from some chains, and he wears those chains happily. I find it interesting with this card, especially with the burning books. There's this whole instance that the press are wrong, everything's wrong, you cannot challenge me, you cannot challenge my version of events. And just thinking of that, he says he's right in his own history, and this is the history everyone wants to listen to, but everyone will say, well, he's controlled, but I also think there is an element of that for sure. But this man is really angry, spiteful, and he's saying, look at the chains you've put me in, look at everything you've put me in, when he's actually putting himself in them. Let's see what's crossing him. Strength in reverse. With this card, classically there has Leo, it has a lion on it, and it has like a virgin on it. So that would be Virgo and Leo. He's actually coming from a place of weakness. This is showing that he's saying he's been, it's kind of like when they say being vulnerable and being strong are two like different, like you can, the strength in vulnerability, but he's not that. It's really not that. And I like to point out that these two are both major arcana, so these are two big things that are going on. Very contradictory of what's going on for him. What's above it? The Five of Swords. Guys, do these cards look like a happy man? No. Oh my God. So you've got the Five of Swords above there. People are seeing the sleight of hand. People are seeing the reveal. People are getting used to the fact that this man is manipulative and adapting and creating things to fit a narrative. And it's done out of a place of anger, resentment and hostility. He's coming in very quickly, the Knight of Swords energy. He wants to cut everyone down. He daren't ask anyone. He is so thin-skinned here. So thin-skinned. They're very much, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, they're very much against. He riles against everyone. And he's so under the influence of his Kool-Aid and his ego, especially with the Devil in reverse. Now, Six of Swords. Interesting. There's some frustrations with travel. There's some frustrations with how they've moved on. I think one of the things that will come out of this is he's saying that he didn't want to leave the royal family, when that's, again, an inversion, especially with the Devil as the starting point of this spread. Everything's been inverted. Everything's becoming into, like, turning things around on its head. They got up and left. There will be some lies that will be revealed because of the stuff that they've said they have left, the reasons they've said they've left. Two of Wands, okay. He is wanting to create something from this. From all the noise he's made, he's really angry, but he wants to generate something and work with some people overseas. He's wanting to, like, lean in and do a creative project. Definitely be wanting to, I mean, this could be him and Meghan coming together and doing something more. But let's see what's on his mind. Ooh. So here we have, he feels like he's being released. He feels like he's navigating his way forward, but all he's doing is getting himself more caught up in the web. What's surrounding him at the minute, it's this whole, like I've said this for ages, he's really wanting to, one, trounce Camilla, which is a prediction that's come through, and two, it's ownership of his mother's image and legacy, another prediction that's come through. This is what he's wanting to do, and at the minute, this is what's being discussed in the media. What he doesn't realize is he's actually going to tie himself up into knots with the Eight of Swords there. Usually the Eight of Swords is somebody who is caught up, tied up in rope, and they're trapped. And he might feel like he's moving forward and making a release because he's got this energy around him. Everybody's talking about those ladies, the cup ladies. So you've got both Princess Diana and Camilla are Cancer. So they would come through as, I should say Queen Consort Camilla. Or Queen Camilla, to get some people annoyed. What he's really hoping for is to kind of get that. He wants everyone to focus back onto his childhood. They want to focus him on a young prince and the cheeky chappy image that he had. But with this one, we see it's an inversion again. And this isn't a man who is, does this scream happy to you? He wants people to think we're happy, but everybody's seeing him as unhappy, which is annoying to him. It's another bone of contention. You're coming out of this energy here as the starting point. He's got his little bits that he wants. He's got everyone saying, boo, Camilla. Well, not everyone. He's got a few people on Twitter saying, boo, Camilla. And, oh, Princess Diana, oh. But. This is all kind of a web he is weaving. You can't make this up, can you? So we've got the Queen of Cups, and we've got Meghan coming in towards the end. There is going to be something difficult and frustration he will find within his relationship with Meghan within the next 6 months. Very, very difficult, because that's in the future, and this is all about his happiness. He thinks he's going to come out of this, and his book sales may be good. Business might look a bit booming. He might, in fact plan some more creative endeavors, more stuff. But coming up into the future, it's not all going to work out, because people haven't bought the Kool-Aid of him being this, you know, jolly prince who's just, you know. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see something going to happen with him and Meghan. And it's known about, so I'm presuming we will find out at some point. Let's have a look and see how Meghan, does Meghan care if he's happy? Does Meghan think he's happy? Seven of Cups in reverse. There's a lot of gaslighting going on in this relationship. She isn't too bothered if he's happy or not by the feel of it. She feels like there's a lot of shifting sand. There's a lot of things getting twisted and moved around. So I feel like they're both not good together in a sense of the word, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. And the Ace of Cups crossing. This would be, to me, the spirit. It's purity, it's the Holy Spirit, the Princess Diana card. So they're really, she's with you because of your mother. This is what is surrounding him, Queen of Cups. This is what's pressing her and why he keeps engaging in the relationship. It's character trait acquisition. So we've got the Hanged Man above there. And the Hanged Man is, you know, typically hanging off the world tree, like Odin, taking everything in, just taking the time, watching it all, learning from it. So I don't think we're going to necessarily hear from Meghan around this. She's just kind of watching what's been happening, watching what's going on. And the King of Wands is there underneath. Now, the King of Wands is somebody that is involved with Harry and Meghan's relationship somehow. They might be an advisor, might be somebody who works at Netflix, might be somebody who's a PR person for them. But they are very much in there. And she is wanting to create something. And she's watching everything going on. But in the meantime, I think there will be discussions and planning and talking about how they can best get the next thing and the next part in this drama to unfold for their advantage. Strategy in a way, but kind of creative strategy. The Eight of Cups, wanting to walk away. I wouldn't be surprised, you know, if she threatened to leave him. Moving on to different things. I wouldn't be surprised if she had threatened to leave him at all, because we've got two movement cards here, Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups, and I would be very interested to see what, looking back at this reading in 6 months, see what comes out. Yeah, this is somebody who, she is not too worried about herself. She's just going to say it's the fate. It's things have happened, Harry. Things just keep moving. This is just destined to be what it is, what it is. The Lovers in reverse there. What's on her mind? Oh, Megan. And the Two of Coins, change and balance and riding out the rough seas. She's already checked out on this relationship, guys. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. So we have the Page of Wands there, which is wanting to, it's very show-offy. It's very, this is somebody who wants to start something new and like, ooh, look at me. And kind of, I'd say it's a kind of immature way of looking at rebranding and redoing stuff. I think got the Tower in reverse there. I've got Queen of Wands in reverse as well. Something's coming down the tracks. She is not the happiest woman in the world, that's for sure. We've got the Tower there. In reverse, so it's karmic. She has done something to bring this on to herself, and you have got the Queen of Wands in reverse there as well for Harry's happiness and her happiness. It does look to me like she is gonna, there's going to be something very negative coming out about them within the next 6 months, and they are not going to like it. They think, she thinks her fortunes are turning. He thinks he can mend some bridges. But really, really what's going on is the Lovers in reverse. Megan has checked out mentally. So she's decided it's finished. So let's see how long this lasts now. No. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, he's not the happiest person on the face of the earth. The Queen of Wands in reverse is showing that there was cruelty and a negative impact from Megan to Harry. The Tower in reverse is a karma and a big change for Megan. So I wonder what all that is. That's certainly stuff coming up in the future. We just have to wait and see. We just have to wait and see. But there is stuff, I would say, on the cards that is going to be interesting for sure. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think of the reading. Let me know what you think of the cards. If there's anything you'd like to add, if there's anything you'd take away from it. Please leave any suggestions for readings down below. I don't just do royal family, I can do anyone. It's just because they're in the news a lot at the minute. Let me know in the comments, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye everyone.